Online video games here. We're playing FlingSmash on the Nintendo Wii. I'm playing with the Wii Motion Plus controller. So FlingSmash came with a Wii Motion Plus controller and two AA batteries, and it cost me $8 plus tax, so nearly $9. And why get a Wii Motion Plus controller and a game for $8 when I can't stand motion controls? Well, see, I don't have an issue with motion controls for games that are meant to be played with motion controls, such as rail shooters, such as The House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns, because with that game you don't ever have to move, and you just point at the TV and you shoot. And if you use a game controller to play that, I mean, it may be quicker to aim with the Wii remote than you aim with a thumbstick on the game controller when you're playing a rail shooter and you're shooting down zombies, because playing with a Wii remote is more similar to the arcade experience. It's more similar to the arcade controller that you can expect to see in an arcade if you play The House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns in an arcade setting. I do, however, have a problem with forced motion controls. Look, it's okay if they want to add motion controls to every single one of their games, but do not force motion controls, because these games are not meant to be played with motion controls. They're very unprecise or imprecise. I guess unprecise is a word, or they're very inaccurate. I guess inaccurate is a word over inaccurate, but they're not accurate, they're not precise, and they do not work. You cannot, if you tap A, let's just say in a game, they'll execute a jump, but if you shake the remote right, left, up, down, sideways, backwards, forward, crisscross, right to left, side to side, wiggle it and jiggle it, I mean, it doesn't detect it every time, and it's much harder to execute than just clicking A though, and it's very imprecise and inaccurate, so it just doesn't work. But if they want to add motion controls just as a different way of playing, I mean, that's okay, but not when it's forced, because games like Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, they're completely ruined. Skyward Sword is a great example. It could have had the potential to be a decent game, but it gets a 0 out of 10 because they force motion controls. Look, they don't even want to program buttons for the game controller. In PC games, you could plug in a controller, and you could play you could program your own buttons for the controller if they're not there by default. But if they don't want to take even 1 second to program buttons, I mean, why not be able to add your own buttons? Meaning, every time I press B, then Link will swing his sword. And I'm just giving you a hypothetical here. Every time I press A, Link will jump. But there's no excuse that they couldn't have added the option to use a game controller for the games that force some motion controls that are not meant to be played with motion controls. There are enough good games on the Wii to purchase a Wii, even to this day, that allow you to use the game controller, such as Mario Kart Wii, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Naruto Shippuden, Cash and the Ninja Revolution 3, Dragon Ball Revenge of King Piccolo, TMNT Smash 'em Up, and Brawl. Brawl is a huge degrade to Melee, but that allows you to use a game controller. But this game, I think, is one of the few games that's meant to be played with motion controls. And I mean, it even came with a Motion Plus remote, so why did I get the 3 remote? So when I can play House of the Dead 2 and 3 Returns, I can now have double the DPS, and I use this, I got the perfect shot. I cost 16 plus tax, so nearly $18. But now I could put my regular remote in here. I could use a Wii Motion Plus remote, so I could have double the DPS. And I also got a game with this, but this remote normally costs $44. I got it for $8 with the game. Okay, there were some papers lying at the bottom of your chest. They appear to be some kind of instruction manual. Oh, who am I? In all the chaos, I forgot to introduce myself. Like I give a show. My name is May. It's May from Pokemon. I serve the king, the almighty king, and I'm pleased to meet you. Yeah, right. You'd probably eat me alive. I look like a marshmallow from the Lucky Charms. Now let's take a look at this instruction manual, shall we? No, we shouldn't. It says that you'll move when you feel the power of bravery. have to show while I move, as if I'm going to swing my arm back and forth from roleplay to get exercise. So swing the Wii remote to feel the power. Oh wow, wrist action, 90-degree wrist action. Feel power. You fly in the direction of the swing that you swing the Wii remote. Oh wow, big surprise. The guide at the bottom of the screen shows the direction of your swing. Alright. Stay tuned for the next part on Online Video Games. Signing out.